Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Weekly Flash for July 8th, 2025. All right, first things first, there is no meeting this week, so if you are planning on going down to the pub at noon on Thursday, you won't see too many of us around, but they're always pretty great to have a good lunch there, so I still highly recommend it, but there will be no meeting on Thursday. All right, I'm going to keep this one brief. We have had quite a few things happen recently. But the big one coming up, the big one that we're focusing on now is the barbecue, which is only in a few short weeks, about three and a half. So we're really pushing for volunteers. We need quite a few more, and this is our signature event for the year. So if you haven't somehow contributed, please do so. Either take a shift or two, or if you can bring in some more volunteers, that'd be great as well. You will be getting a lot more personal emails if you haven't signed up to see what you can do to contribute for the barbecue. So those emails will be coming soon, and from past President Kyla. And if you don't respond to those, then you might get one from Glenn, and they won't be as nice, and they might even be in passive-aggressive limerick form. So you gotta watch out for that. Anyway, I'm sure all of you are psyched as I am to participate in the beef barbecue because it is a big event. It's a big community event. It's a lot of fun. We get a lot of exposure. And the good news, it looks like the fire department is working with us again this year. However, we do have to look at new things for future years, but everything's a go as of right now, especially if we keep getting moderately warm but not too warm weather. We should be fine. Anyway, so please reach out. There's several shifts. First thing to remember is that we are doing the cleanup not on the Thursday before, but on the Sunday. That's because we requested by Logger Sports actually to not do stuff. They're already working on things on Thursday, so if we need their help for anything, they're busy. And also, they want us to participate in events and have some time to go see the kettle boil or watch the bed races and all that stuff. Which I agree, I do enjoy a lot of that stuff. So I'll be looking forward to that. So this year we will be doing the hut cleanup at noon on July 27th until the 4th, and we'll bring some pizza lunch and have a good time just trying to get everything clean and ready for the big day. It also gives us some time, really, in case we find any things we need to fix. Gives a little bit of time to get those things fixed. Last year, I discovered a water leak as soon as I turned on the water, right before we were cleaning up. Luckily, John Olson had just joined us, and he swung over and saved the day with a little bit of his plumbing work. So that worked out, but I'd rather not be in that situation. So that will be on Sunday the 27th. The other shifts, of course, will be on Saturday, August 2nd and 3rd. And we have an early morning shift, which is filling up fairly quick. We don't need too many people for that. That is the lighting the fire and getting everything ready and getting the first order of beef on the spit. Then, of course, we have two kind of main shifts during the day. One 3-hour shift from 10 to 1, and then another from 1 to 4, and then some cleanup. And in particular, on the Sunday night, that would be the best time. If you don't have a lot of time on the weekend, we can do anything. That Sunday cleanup, I'd really like to get just a few fresh faces to show up for that weren't already on shift, because it can be pretty grueling for people who've been there all day to then stop and start cleaning. I don't know what it is. It's easy to move around when there's lots of people and they're looking for sandwiches and everything, but once everything dies down, your energy level kind of goes with it. So it'd be great to get a few fresh faces for just an hour or two to really run through that place and give it a quick clean up and get rid of all the stuff. Last year some stuff got left behind, and so we would like to make sure we get a good crew for that, and that will be on at the end of the day at 4 o'clock on the Sunday the 3rd. All right, so we are in the big home stretch, so please reach out, do what you can, because this, like I said, is a big signature event for us, and we want to have another successful one. I think, I don't know how many we've done at this point, but I think it goes back to 1968 or something. Or it's a lot. There's a lot of, or maybe it's 68th annual. I should know this. Anyway, it's been a long time, long before any of us were cooking any beef. So make sure you come out. All right, no real announcements other than, of course, go to the recycling depot and use phone number 604-970-5952 or get stickers from us so that we can get some money in our party fund. All right, that is it for me. Have a productive week, and ciao for now.